overachieving can lead to some of these patterns. Achieving is still good, and having a vision is still good. Like it says in Proverbs, is it 19:28? I forget the exact verse, but basically, without vision, people cast off restraint. Okay, this one says where there is no revelation, that people cast off restraint. Where there is no vision, I see it in other places. Essentially, like, if you don't have a vision, then you're not going to be disciplined, that you're not going to have a direction. You got to cut off to make a decision. And so if you've got a vision of a direction you're going, then you can cut off the other things and go in that direction. So that is super important to have. But some people who get in this, you got to learn to train, and you can learn if you start this. Gosh, this is a good word, so please hear me. If you start with a vision going in a direction, because you're like, okay, like this is the way that I'm going to go, and you find yourself getting into this mode of like so striving towards it, and then getting like really downcast and discouraged every time you're not fully there, then it's going to help you to see, okay, yep, this is a pattern. Because what happens is, it's a pattern, and I can do something about this. Because if you don't realize that, you're gonna be like, well, I can't have goals. Like, just can't have goals, because every time I do, I just fail at them, and then it gets me more discouraged, and then I beat myself up about it. I'm just not gonna care. I'm not gonna care about that. I'm just not gonna try. I promise you, because I know how good God is, and one of the fruit of the Spirit is self-discipline, is that when you come to him in prayer and you ask him to guide you in his grace, so it's his strength coming through to have the discipline to stay to stay on that trajectory, and the power to walk in whatever it is that your goal is, that you might have to fall down, get up, fall down, get up, fall down, get up. Keep getting up with him and ask him to say, every time I'm one step closer, learning, you're teaching me something in this. Promise, you will have breakthrough. It's pretty freaking awesome. But you do want to start to really focus on celebrating progress, celebrating any little progress, even if it is like, you know what, my brain training practice, I stop and then I start, and then I keep going back. I'm such a failure. I can't do this. Why can't I be consistent? That's okay. Guess what? Celebrate the progress. If you did a week straight, like, throw a party, like with Jesus, have a dance party, whatever. Just somehow celebrate that progress. It's super important that we do this, because that means change is taking place. And if anything, what change should show us in these progressive ways is that God's at work. Like, this is God changing me, because none of us can do it on our own. It's all the work of the Holy Spirit.